Hey man, how is everybody today? Something a little different I just wanted to do just because it sparked an interest, and I'm interested in a lot of different creative things. Today I want to do a composite. Now if that scares you off from this video, that's fine. Something I want to do, and I want to make videos for me right now, but also, you know, doing stuff to benefit you guys as well in the future. Definitely concentrating, and the main focus of this channel is film, but overall it's just photography. And I think this is part of photography in the creative realm and artistic view or style, or in just being creative. Okay, so here's my plan. We have all these mushrooms in our yard right now, and my thought is I just want to make myself small and kind of chilling against this big mushroom over here. What you might notice is the light direction is the same. I'm gonna lean against this tree, acting like it's the mushroom stem. It should be somewhat of an easy composite. There's little details that I'm thinking about. There's this little twig right there, and then there's this stick I'm gonna use to simulate that little twig. That should help with sizing and everything. So when I'm doing composite work, main thing is get lighting right, and then also perspective is huge. So those are the things we're gonna concentrate on to get this somewhat of an easy composite. For this composite work, we're gonna use a digital camera. Nothing huge. This is an old camera. You don't have to use anything expensive. I'm rocking an original EOS 7D and a nifty 50, and that's it. So if you do this and you have a camera that has live view, use that. Unless you want to lie on the ground and everything, but because the mushroom is so low to the ground, I wanted to actually put the camera on the ground. Live view was the best way to focus where I wanted. Because you're focusing on something so close, your depth of field is going to be insanely shallow. So what we want to do when we take this photo of yourself is make it fairly shallow as well. But we're gonna mess around with apertures just to make sure we're covered and it looks more real when we composite everything. So I got the camera as high as I could on this little tripod. It's the only other one I have. I'll put a link to this one. It's actually a good little travel tripod. Don't put a heavy camera on it, but for little cameras or just for something quick, and it's super inexpensive. Feeling those ropes are going to be in the way. You can set your timer release to 10 seconds or use a little radio trigger, Canon's RC1, little wireless trigger. I'm going to give that a go. Try to catch a couple. We don't know how those will look until I see them on a computer and compare them, but you know, they look a bit out of focus, honestly. Yeah, super out of focus. We're gonna try again. All right, we got enough photos, I think. I don't know if any of them will turn out super well. This is just something fun to do and try. I hope you get to try it on your own, think of something to do. Let's go inside and put these together, see what we got, and see if it's worth sharing with the world. here's our finished photo. It's not perfect, but it was fun for me to make, and I'm planning to make more things that just spark my interest, and I'm happy to share it with you guys if this is something you like. I know it's veering from film stuff that I've done for months or the last year, but I always wanted to incorporate more things that I like doing and sprinkle them kind of in this channel. Might not get views or anything like that, but means something to me to just be able to do this. Anyway, here are our layers that we all created. This last half is all color, so let's group that together and turn that off. Group. Okay, this is where we started after we masked everything out. And then we added the section from our foot to go onto right there. After that, I think we added some shadows on the back, on the mushroom, and then under my feet. From there, we did a little more shadowing behind my back onto the mushroom. And then because I felt my leg was catching some of the light that was coming past the mushroom, I lightened my leg up a little bit with these two layers. And what's this one? Oh, and this layer, we painted some of that foreground over our foot that you would feel like would be happening, right? So you just want to see what the images look like together, what should be happening with that other image in there. Where's the light coming from? What's in front of it? How can I make it blend into that image better? And I think we messed around with that a little bit in this one. Again, we can go further, possibly, but I'm just gonna stop there. The final thing that we did was color, and that's this group up here. In that group, I have a program called On One Photo Raw. I occasionally use that to color some of my images, digital images, and that's where I went for the final color, but you don't have to do that. You can mess around with the hue, saturation, curves, and color balance to make your own finished photo. I just like the mood of this. So there we go. Again, all the assets are down in the info area and you can grab it there. Let me know what you guys think. This is different, I know, but this has been way longer than I planned. I'll see you in the next video. Later.